Back at it again, and we've got to talk about a Trump case here because there's been some breaking news recently. Okay, so we got to talk about Fanny McFanny. Yeah, that case. Because it seems as if Fanny has been caught lying under oath, which, as we know, is a crime. And of course, I think because of it, this entire case should be thrown out. But that's just me. Of course, I'm a little biased, all right? I will admit that. You caught me. All right, you caught me. But yeah, we got to talk about Fanny because her daughter was recently arrested. And something interesting happened on the body cam footage that we're going to get into in just a second. But I want to show you guys another clip where she was claiming that her and Nathan had broken off the relationship, and then we'll get into the clip that I want to show you guys, all right? The body cam footage, okay? So with that being said, let's dive in.
Ended, you left it in August of 2023. That sound right?
That's the hard conversation. That's not the...
We've covered this. Next question.
And you characterized it as a tough conversation, correct?
Yes.
I'm not going to get into the conversation per
We
se.
should.
Well, if he doesn't want to, we won't go there. So, Mr. Sadon, next question.
You know, it's kind of hard to say no when you've got that opportunity. But all I'm going to say is, was it pre-indictment in this case?
So,
We know the timeline that the indictment was delivered.
Well,
actually,
and so that we're
I'll give you
clear,
that.
the
Okay.
physical relationship ended pre-indictment.
And is that when you were talking about the tough conversation?
But I'm not sure that the tough conversation didn't happen until after, but the physical relationship, so I'm sure if you ask Mr. Wade, because he's a male, he would say we ended June or July, because physical contact ended then. Just in my mind, being a woman, it's over when you have that, like, hard conversation. I just think women and men think differently.
And I think the answer, Mr. Sadon, to your question was she's not sure whether it was before or after the indictment.
Well, I'm not sure that was her answer, but let's see if I can get specific.
That is what I said. That's what I said.
I'll let you. Next question, Mr. Sadon. If you need to clarify.
Want to say one more? The romantic relationship ended before the indictment was returned, yes or no?
To a man, yes.
Well, to a man, yes. To you, no?
She's explained this, Mr. Sadon. She's explained this.
And did the forthcoming indictment have anything to do with that?
Ooh.
Or was it just a coincidence?
Mister, let's go on and have the conversation.
I've just asked you whether or not it was a coincidence.
Had absolutely nothing to do with this. It's interesting that we're here about this money. Mr. Wade is used to women that, as he told me one time, the only thing a woman can do for him is make him a sandwich. We would have brutal arguments about the fact that I am your equal. I don't need anything from a man. A man is not a plan. A man is a companion. And so there was tension always in our relationship, which is why I would give him his money back. I don't need anybody to foot my bills. The only man who's ever foot my bills completely is my daddy.
Is there anything else you would like to add to that?
No.
Sure.
But I'm sure we'll talk about it further.
No, we're not going to talk about it further.
All right, no back and forth, Mr. Sadon. Next question.
My
Ooh, I'm going to get an attitude on the stand. Ooh, I'm going to show you. Okay. All right, Fanny. You showed him, but we about to show you a little something. So here we have an article from New York Post. All right. Hold on. This video clip is playing. I don't want to play that yet. Not yet. So, embattled Georgia DA Fanny Willis showed up to site of daughter's arrest with prosecutor lover long after pair claimed affair ended. Body cam footage shows. So it seems as if Miss Fanny was on that stand lying under oath, which we all know if Trump were to do that, oh my goodness, it'd be the end of the world. Throw him in jail, lock him up immediately. right now, yesterday. Get it done, pronto, underlay. You know, like, bro, people would be screaming at the top of their lungs on the left to arrest it. I mean, they still scream at the top of their lungs to arrest this man, and they might get their wish in a couple of weeks. What is that? September 18th. So in a little over a week and a half. I think the judge is going to arrest him personally, but we shall see. That's just my prediction. So they may finally get their wish that Trump is arrested. I think that's going to majorly backfire. But anyway, yeah. So her daughter was arrested and and taken to jail. And this is how she showed up to that incident. Check out this clip.
Couple hours, probably. Mom, Dad, what's it? Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So, Corporal Clark.
Nice to meet you. What?
So, apparently,
Nice to meet you.
apparently her license is suspended
Nice to meet you. Okay.
for something. Doesn't tell us what for or why or where, or that's something she's going to have to call DMV. Okay. Probably what happened, she had a speeding ticket, some kind of traffic infraction, never went to court, didn't take care of it. Okay. That's the best guess. So, she's gone over to Fayette County Jail, which is right in the Fayetteville Square. It's 145 Johnson Avenue. Normally, I would say a couple hours is the process. It just depends on how busy they are and like that, okay? The driving on the suspended is basically a traffic citation. She's got to have her fingerprints done and picture taken, then she can make her bonds. You can pay it cash, use a bondsman, be 10%, whatever. They've got a list of people over there, too, that you can choose from and use whatever.
Where was she?
So the vehicle's registered to her. I don't know if it was on a flock hit or if the officer observed some kind of traffic infraction. It wasn't me. I didn't make a traffic stop. He's already gone and got her going. Okay. So whatever the case may be, when you run the tag, it obviously gives us the vehicle information and the registered owner, and it's already in the system that has the invalid license. Yeah. So upon that, we just verify that it is that person driving, or stop the car first. At that point, we don't have to know it's them. It's general assumption that the registered owner is the driver of the vehicle. Yeah. You know, if you stop it and it's not, okay, have a nice day. But in this case, she was. So.
So, are the keys to the car here?
Yes.
Yeah, everything's here.
Yeah, everything's in there.
She has 3 numbers, I believe she gave. Was it your number, a JC, and a third name I didn't hear. She'll allow to make. She's allowed to get 3 phone calls when she gets in jail.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just park the car.
once they get the process done, she can make a couple phone calls and call you guys and say, okay, I'm ready, this is how much it is, whatever. I want to say off the top of my head, I think driving on suspended license is about $1,200.
Yeah.
Somewhere right in that area. Every municipality's different, you know, give or take a little bit, but somewhere around there. So,
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So interesting how she showed up with Nathan after they were supposedly supposed to be done. And I love how she said, when the cop said, hey, Mom, Dad, and, you know, she was like, just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Who sings that song? Is that Mario? Some of y'all might know what song I'm talking about. There's a song by an artist by the name of Mario, I believe his name is. And he says something like, you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend, Fanny. A friend with benefits. He be clapping at Fanny, okay? All seriousness, but yeah, look at this. The pair who came under fire for their romance while prosecuting former President Donald Trump for election interference in the Peach State have both separately testified that the affair ended last year. But they both arrived quickly, casually dressed in black t-shirts when alerted that Willis' pregnant daughter was in trouble in Tyrone on August 24th. So this was recently. The two lawyers pulled up in a black Ford SUV after Kinea, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, had already been taken to Fayette County Jail and stayed on scene for around 5 minutes, the footage shows. Willis could be heard calmly saying it was news to her that her young daughter's license was suspended, as Wade, wearing a baseball hat, quietly listened before asking about why cops stopped Kinea, a Texas Southern University student. At one point, Willis gave the officers her license and asked them not to put her address in the report, with one cop seemingly aware of her high-profile position, saying her request was for obvious reasons. Yeah. Which, hey, I'm not mad at her for that. You know, I completely understand that, right? That cop was right. You know, that's a reasonable request. As much as I might disagree with Fanny McFanny, I agree with that part, right? You know, hey, I'm handing you my license, but like, don't put it in any police reports. I don't need my address, written down anywhere where people can find it. I get that. That's reasonable. But everything else, though, oh yeah, you going down, Fanny. You going down. I mean, it's not like let me stop. I was about to make a joke, but some of y'all probably know where I was going with that one. But yeah, this entire case should be thrown out immediately. I mean, it's already probably not going to happen before the election anyway, but still, it should be thrown out immediately. And Fanny should be arrested. If it's equal justice, then Fanny should be arrested. She lied under oath. And here's proof. Bingo. Why you pulling up with Nathan when you said y'all relationship was over? I'm just like, maybe he is just a friend. But we all know, ladies, fellas, we both know, especially fellas. Ladies, sometimes, I've seen some women who are just like clueless. All right. 99.9% of the time, ladies, when a guy is your friend, he trying to fuck. Okay. I'm just going to put it blunt. All right. He trying to clap the cheeks. All right. It's just simple. Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. That dude is just waiting for the right opportunity in the right moment to just slide on in. Don't matter if you got a boyfriend. He waiting for that boyfriend to mess up. Okay. I don't care how many times she said, oh no, I don't want to. 99.9% of the time, that guy friend, if you called him up and said, hey, I need some dick tonight, he pulling up. He doing the dash all the way to your house. Okay, I guarantee it. So in this case, and I brought that up because Nathan's not just a friend. Like we all know there's like a 10th of a percent chance of that actually being true. Like less than 1% of that actually being true. Less than 1%. Yeah, no, not happening. Of course it does happen, but that is a rare, very, very rare. Okay. That's like pigs flying. Okay. You only see that in your dreams. All right. Anyway, y'all let me know your thoughts, your opinions on all this in the comment section. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.